Nearly 92% of women over 60 are drinking the wrong kind of fruit juice every single morning. And that habit might be quietly draining away your hormones, your energy, and even your memory. Yes, really. What looks like a healthy glass of juice could actually be triggering hormone crashes, disrupting your sleep, and leaving you feeling more tired by the day. And yet, no one is talking about it. According to the North American Menopause Society, over 70% of postmenopausal women experience chronic fatigue, restless nights, and a steep drop in what we call feminine vitality, your natural sense of energy, mood, and inner glow. While hormone changes play a big role, the foods and drinks we consume each day can either support or sabotage our recovery. Which brings me to this. Is the juice you're drinking every morning helping your body heal and recharge? Or is it working against you? In today's video, I want to speak directly to women in their 60s and beyond. As a women's health doctor with over 2 decades of experience, I'm going to reveal 4 powerful fruits you should be drinking regularly to restore energy, sleep deeper, and support your feminine vitality, naturally. I'll also warn you about 3 so-called healthy fruits that are silently messing with your hormones, disrupting your metabolism, and leaving you more tired than ever. If you've been feeling off lately, tired, foggy, or not quite yourself, this might be the one video that connects the dots. Because sometimes, one small change is all it takes to help your body feel young, strong, and alive again. Stay with me. Fruit number 4. Pomegranate. Let's start with a fruit that's been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, but is only now being recognized by modern science for what it really is. A hormone-balancing, energy-restoring powerhouse. I'm talking about pomegranate. Now, I know it can be a little messy to peel and eat, but the juice, especially when fresh and unsweetened, can do wonders for women over 60. In fact, research from the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry shows that pomegranate contains plant-based compounds called phytoestrogens. These natural compounds mimic some of the gentle effects of estrogen in the body, without the risks of synthetic hormone therapy. Why does that matter? Because as estrogen levels drop after menopause, many women begin to experience fatigue, mood swings, dry skin, poor circulation, and even changes in memory and focus. Pomegranate helps support these systems in a gentle, natural way, without overstimulating the body. It doesn't stop there. Pomegranate juice is rich in polyphenol, especially punicalagins, which are powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. That's good news for your joints, your heart, and your skin. Studies have shown that postmenopausal women who consume pomegranate regularly experience improvements in blood flow, especially in areas that support feminine function and sexual health. That's right. Better circulation means better energy, stronger tissues, and improved sensitivity. It's not magic. It's biology. Pomegranate also helps the body produce nitric oxide, which keeps blood vessels flexible and healthy. This is crucial as we age, because stiff arteries can lead to fatigue, cold hands and feet, and even memory issues. And here's something many people don't realize. Low estrogen often affects gut health. That bloating or sluggish digestion you've been feeling. Pomegranate can help with that too. It contains compounds that feed healthy gut bacteria, reducing gas and supporting smoother digestion. So how do you drink it? The best way is to drink about 4 to 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice in the morning, ideally with a protein-rich breakfast. Avoid juice blends or products with added sugar, which can undo the benefits. Even better, if you have the time, blend the arils, the juicy seeds inside, with a little water and strain it. You'll get more fiber and nutrients that way. And no, you don't need to drink it every single day. 3 to 4 times a week is plenty to start seeing benefits. If you have high blood pressure or are taking medications that affect potassium, be sure to check with your doctor first. But for most women in their 60s, pomegranate is one of the safest and most effective fruits for gently restoring what time and stress may have taken away. It supports your heart, your hormones, your skin, and your spark. And that's just the beginning. Fruit number 3. Tart cherry. If you're waking up several times a night, tossing and turning, or feeling irritable during the day, I want you to pay close attention to this next fruit. It's small, it's red, and it's quietly become one of the most studied natural sleep aids available today. I'm talking about tart cherries, not the sweet ones you put in pies, but the sour variety often used for juice concentrates and health tonics. Here's why this fruit is so powerful, especially for women over 60. Tart cherries contain a natural form of melatonin, the hormone your brain produces to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. But as we age, especially after menopause, our melatonin levels naturally decline, which can make falling asleep harder and staying asleep nearly impossible. In fact, a clinical trial published in the American Journal of Therapeutics found that drinking tart cherry juice twice a day helped increase sleep time by up to 84 minutes in older adults with insomnia. That's over an hour of deeper, more restorative sleep, without needing medication. But the benefits go beyond sleep. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, which are plant pigments that give the fruit its deep red color. These compounds are powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, support joint health, and even help regulate blood sugar. That's especially helpful if you're dealing with achy knees, stiffness in the morning, or fatigue after light activity. Anthocyanins work at the cellular level to ease oxidative stress, the same kind of damage that contributes to aging, memory problems, and hormone imbalance. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Tart cherries have been shown to support serotonin production, a key brain chemical that helps regulate mood, appetite, and even digestion. If you've been feeling flat, disconnected, or unusually anxious, part of the problem could be low serotonin, and this fruit may offer gentle support. Fruit number 2. Blueberries. Let's talk about one of the smallest fruits with the biggest impact on your brain, your energy, and your hormones. Blueberries. You've probably heard they're good for you, but most women don't realize just how powerful they are, especially after age 60. In fact, blueberries may be one of the most important fruits you can add to your diet if you want to stay sharp, focused, and emotionally balanced. Here's why. Blueberries are loaded with a group of antioxidants called flavonoids, particularly one type called anthocyanins. These are the compounds that give blueberries their deep purple-blue color. But they do much more than just look pretty. Research shows that these flavonoids protect the brain from oxidative stress and inflammation, two major causes of age-related memory decline. A long-term study from Harvard found that older women who consumed blueberries and strawberries regularly delayed cognitive aging by more than 2 years. That's not a small difference. That's 2 more years of clear thinking, independent living, and remembering the names of your grandchildren. But the benefits don't stop at memory. Blueberries also support the production of dopamine and serotonin, 2 neurotransmitters that influence your mood, motivation, and sleep. If you've felt mentally cloudy, low in energy, or emotionally flat, your brain might be starving for these chemical messengers. Blueberries help rebuild that balance. And for women experiencing hormone-related mood swings or brain fog, this fruit can be a game changer. Fruit number 1. Pineapple. If you've been feeling sluggish, bloated, or like your body just isn't processing food the way it used to, this next fruit might be exactly what you need. It's sweet, tropical, and often overlooked for its medicinal benefits, yet it holds one of nature's most powerful digestive enzymes. I'm talking about pineapple. Pineapple is rich in a compound called bromelain, which is a natural enzyme that helps your body break down protein more efficiently. Why does that matter for women over 60? Because as we age, our bodies produce fewer digestive enzymes, making it harder to absorb nutrients from the foods we eat. That can lead to bloating, gas, and fatigue, even when you're eating healthy. Bromelain helps relieve those issues by supporting smoother digestion and reducing inflammation in the gut. And when your digestion improves, everything from your skin to your energy to your hormone balance starts to shift in a positive direction. But bromelain does more than help your stomach. It also supports healthy circulation, especially to the pelvic region, a critical area for maintaining feminine vitality. Increased blood flow to the pelvic floor means better tissue repair, stronger muscle tone, and even enhanced sensitivity. These are key factors in maintaining a strong sense of feminine wellness and confidence as we get older. What's more, pineapple is naturally rich in vitamin C and manganese, 2 nutrients that support collagen production and connective tissue health. That means better joint support, healthier skin, and more resilient hair and nails. Pineapple also provides hydration and natural sweetness, which can help curb cravings for processed sugar. That's important, because excess sugar disrupts hormone balance and accelerates aging, especially in postmenopausal women. 3 fruits to avoid after 60. Now that we've covered the 4 fruits that can boost your energy, sleep, and feminine vitality, let's talk about the other side of the coin. The fruits you may want to cut back on or eliminate altogether. Because not all fruit is created equal, especially when it comes to hormone health, digestion, and blood sugar in women over 60. Let's start with one of the most common morning beverages. Number 3. Bottled orange juice. Orange juice is often seen as a healthy breakfast staple. It's what many of us grew up drinking in the morning, and it's still a regular part of the diet for millions of seniors. But here's the truth. Most store-bought orange juice, especially the bottled or boxed kind, is far from healthy. First, it's loaded with sugar. A single glass can contain 20 to 30 grams of natural sugar, and because the fiber is removed during processing, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast. This causes a spike in insulin levels, which can lead to crashes in energy and may contribute to hormone imbalances over time. For postmenopausal women, this roller coaster effect can worsen symptoms like hot flashes, fatigue, and mood swings. But that's not all. Many commercial juices also contain added citric acid, not the kind naturally found in oranges, but a manufactured version made from mold-fermented corn syrup. For some women, especially those prone to bladder sensitivity, this synthetic acid can irritate the urinary tract and worsen nighttime urination. So while the label may say 100% juice, the effects on your body might not be as pure. Number 2. Seedless grapes. They're easy to snack on, sweet, and convenient. But seedless grapes, especially the large, sweet American varieties, are high in fructose, a type of sugar that can quietly sabotage your metabolism. Grapes have a very high glycemic load, which means they can cause sharp increases in blood sugar and insulin, followed by crashes in energy. Over time, this pattern can contribute to belly fat accumulation, especially around the midsection, a common struggle for women after menopause. But what's more concerning is the effect excess fructose can have on your hormones. A study published in Clinical Endocrinology found that high fructose intake is associated with reduced estrogen balance and increased cortisol, the stress hormone. That imbalance can lead to fatigue, sleep disturbances, and a dulling of feminine vitality. If you love grapes, it's best to stick with smaller, seeded varieties, and always in moderation. Number 1. Overripe bananas. Bananas are often seen as a gentle, easy-to-digest fruit, but if they're overly ripe and eaten at the wrong time, they can actually interfere with sleep and digestion. Ripe bananas contain high levels of tyramine, a compound that stimulates brain activity. While this might give you a quick lift, it can also make it harder to fall asleep, especially if you eat them close to bedtime. For women over 60, who may already be dealing with changing sleep patterns, this can become a serious issue. Bananas also contain resistant starch that can ferment in the gut, especially when digestion has slowed down with age. That can lead to gas, bloating, or heaviness in the evening. If you enjoy bananas, try eating a small portion earlier in the day, and choose bananas that are still yellow, not overly spotted or mushy. How to drink fruit the right way after 60. When it comes to getting the most out of fruit, timing and preparation make all the difference, especially after age 60. First, avoid drinking fruit juices cold, especially straight from the fridge. Cold beverages can slow digestion and weaken your gut's ability to absorb nutrients, particularly in older adults. Let your juice come to room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before drinking. Second, pair your fruit or juice with a source of healthy fat. A teaspoon of flaxseed, a few almonds, or a drizzle of olive oil can help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and K, key nutrients for bone health, hormones, and skin. Finally, avoid drinking fruit juice late at night. Your body's circadian rhythm slows digestion in the evening. The best time to enjoy fruit is in the morning or early afternoon when your metabolism is most active and your body is ready to receive energy.